And he's breaking down the lore. He's got all the tech. He yells Itimemasho, and then he breaks down the lore. That's how this goes.
If they're going in order, I think next is Tokido. If they're going like at the bottom of the screen, that's not enough. Hold on, overheader throw. That's it.
Oh, we got the match. I'm already too deep into the match. All right, Nemo versus Go1. This is gonna be tight.
There's not a lot to learn about the matchup. You might know the matchup.
Yeah, the throw mix-up is dangerous there too. There's everything about that mix-up is dangerous. Yeah. Shooty is the one running the stage. Let's go, Shooty. Who is in my chat that I can mod? That's a great question. I usually have mods in here, but today they seem to be slacking. I don't know what's happening. I looked at my mod list, a bunch of slackers. It all makes everybody I looked who's a mod right now, bunch of slackers. It makes sense now. Bunch of slackers. I only talk shit on them so that my mods would expose themselves. See? It's a strategy. All part of the strategy. Honey box?
None of that nonsense.
Alright, Ricky, I'll give you a sword. You got it. This is the Red Bull Tower of Pride. Again, thanks to Lord Jiyuna, AnimeIlluminati, for letting us use this footage. Show my man some love.
Okay. So, of course, he has Ibuki waiting on deck. But starting with Minot, smart stuff, I think. What's a test?
Minot's a good try, I think, against Urian. Minot's such an interesting character. Yeah, you can't do that. That's definitely a punish. Her fierce is too far. Though there are some issues she has in this matchup. So the thing about Minot, right? One of her best pokes is this standing medium punch. This button right here. You can Aegis punish with. You can punish this with Aegis. So she can't safely do. What's it called? She can't safely do standing medium punch against Urian from this, like basically ever. So he has really good punishes on a lot of her stuff, a lot of her normals that she needs to use. It's hard to get in on her with Urian, but once you have mirror, you just get in. You see how much this is actually best case scenario. The further the orb is from you when you recall it, the better. Because the orb has so much travel distance, it's gonna put him in block stun while she has time to walk up and get more pressure. You see that? Goichi still plays Ibuki, yeah. Strategy against Minot in general. This is something that you should focus on. See how she throws the orb behind Nemo? Nemo doesn't want to be between Minot and the orb. The worst place to be on screen, so the orb is here, and Minot is here, right? You don't want to be anywhere in here. Fighting in this range is bad. That's a bad range right here. Because if you're anywhere in this range, there's always the threat of the orb recall, right? Always the threat of the orb recall. She can resummon the orb. So the strategy if you're Nemo is to move yourself over there into the corner, right? You don't, or just away from her. You don't want to be between the orb and Minot. That range right there is bad. This is a bad range to be because her recall means that she can get a combo at any time and she gets tons of pressure. It's bad news. So you have to move back out of range where the orb's no longer a threat. If she recalls the orb, you know, it's not going to be anything. And also her normals when she doesn't have the orbs out are much worse. So you basically get to move around and do what you want now. He can armor up for free. He can, you know, do whatever he wants. He's chilling. Oh, free armor. See that? Free armor. What? She can't do anything to threaten it, right? There was no threat there. Right? Free armor. She has to recall the orb, and while the orb is coming back, he is safe to get the armor back. Right? There's nothing she can do. She even dashes up and tries to hit a button, but before the dash is even complete, he's already recovered. Wait, what does Knuckle do? What does Knuckle do talking about? Oh, armored tackle. You can't combo from there. Yeah, there's no combo at that range. That was good recognition. What? Knuckle Dude is not going to Capcom Cup? Are you serious? That can't be real. Damn, that's crazy. Wait a minute. Let me look at this tweet. Let me make sure that this is real. I most likely won't be attending Capcom Cup 2017. Talked to Capcom and they support my decision completely. Waiting to hear back from Team Liquid. I appreciate everyone's support through the year. Thank you. So it sounds like he's basically saying, that he... Yeah, it's real. It's a real tweet, by the way. They're not trolling. That's a real tweet. They're basically saying, or he's basically saying he's asked Capcom, and now he's waiting for Liquid to say that they don't mind that he's not playing. Damn. I wonder why. There must be something going on that he needs to take a break from something this big. That's crazy. That's really unfortunate. I hope he's doing all right. It's a bummer. Show some love for my man Knuckledew, by the way. Show some love for my man Knuckledew. I hope he's doing all right over there. So that's a bummer. Because if he dropped out, that obviously means that there's something serious going on in his life, you know. That's a bummer for sure. Hope he's doing all right over there. That's sad news for sure. Damn, that makes me sad. But I'm cheered up because Ringe has subscribed to the channel. Thanks for the 14 months, homie. Put you in? Easy solution. Capcom, don't fret. Boy, do I have the man for you. Ringe, about to jump in there and handle it. What tournament am I analyzing? We're doing the Red Bull Tower of Pride. Ringe is going to step in. Damn, I'm sad about this Knuckledew choice. I'm sad about the Knuckledew dropout. That's a bummer. I wonder what the deal is. Anyway, he is the number 4 seed in the tournament. For the record, it's not just like somebody is leaving who is like the 28th or 29th seed or something. He's the 4th seed overall in the tournament. That's a big deal. Does that mean NL gets to go to Capcom Cup? I guess so, right? Yeah, 4th seed in the tournament. Anyway, let's get back into this match. We'll figure out all that news later. So, there's a couple of consequential things that happen here. Remember, recollect before we left here. The big news. Nemo moved out of the way of the orb to re-armor up, right? He moved back to armor up. Because of that free armor, when Minot dive kicks over this fireball, Nemo has armor available right here. So he gets to use the armor on this drill to completely blow it up. You see that? Boom, boom. 2 hits on the tackle. Charged up Fierce. She challenges the charged up Fierce in a fireball after with stand medium punch into V-trigger. Nemo, this is double matchup knowledge right here. Nemo knows that there's no combo he can be hit with at this range from standing medium punch. There's no combo that can be hit at this range from standing medium punch. So Nemo, instead of blocking here after she dashes up, Goichi dashes up knowing he can't do a combo. Nemo just does EX knees. Because he knows to himself, well, she can't get a combo there. So I'm just going to knee drop on her while he's going for pressure down there. And now he gets to go for a meaty into an orb while Goichi is holding on to orbs. Good situation for Nemo. Charged up. He's going to get stunned here probably. No, very close. Ah, what a jump. Goichi's a genius. Oh my god, he's so fucking smart. Damn, that was so sick. All right, so he gets overhead V-trigger activation here. Dash up, and you push her body into the orb so that you can get charge Fierce, crouching Fierce, whiff the light headbutt. Boom, you get this medium tackle, and you do medium tackle because you get the juggle with forward medium punch after. Now, he reads that there's going to be critical art, so when he jumps over, he's going for the punish. But the thing that makes Minot so strong, if you have V-trigger out, you can still shoot the orbs during the whiff animation. So he lets go of the orb right back here. This is the, what orb is this? Light punch? Light punch orb? Boom! He lets go of both of the light orbs. And they hit Nemo out of the air. And then that means that he can do down strong. He throws it, he recognizes, and hit confirms with this orb right here. You see the mid-release, dash up, sweep, and now he gets more pressure. This dive kick setup's cheap too because you can let go of the orb at the front right here and get a combo. That's buff. That's buff. That's like a plus dive kick because the way it works, The way it works with this dive kick is the orb right here. You can't see it. It's kind of in Nemo's body. When you release it, means that she can hit you with this drill and then get a full combo. You'll probably see it in this set. I called Minot cheap. She has some cheap stuff, but I don't think she's a cheap character. Get out of here, you drunk. What are you talking about? You can be a bad character and have something cheap, first of all.
I never expected to see it in a tournament match, too.
Recall. This is a bad spot. Yeah, see, Nemo tried to go all in. He knew that he was in a bad spot. When he dashes here, this is a bad position because the orb is way over here off screen. So when he recalls the orb right here, there's a lot of travel distance on the orb. So as soon as he commits to this tackle, he's fucked because the orb's gonna hit.
Look at that. Nemo's pissed. Orb coming back on the back of his head. Was he able to convert after?
What an up fireball. He gets guaranteed V skill after. Dash up in there. There's a recall. Oh, good duck. He stayed ducking and it just went over his head. Urian is way cheaper. Both of them have cheap things. Tackle? Jesus. Nemo is crazy. The way he challenges the orbs is really good, though. You can't let her get away with orb pressure for free. That drill. See the drill? Look at that. The drill is one of the strongest things she has. Because jump drill is an overhead, and when you release the orbs up here, it's about to hit Nemo, right? He tries to hit a button there, or tech, I don't know what it was. And he gets a combo off of it. See that? And then he gets to keep up the combo, and he's dead. That's what's so strong about the drill. You get drills where you get to check your opponent after for free. And if they tech, it's a combo.
Nemo is a lab monster as well compared to other Street Fighter 5 players. But
cheap is a good word. Lame. Lame is a good word. I use that one a lot. I called Sonic Fox a cheater. Man, I called Sonic Fox a cheater. This is a true story. I was talking about him playing Marvel, and I was like, man, I was talking about how good his one of his setups was with the trap. And I was like, man, that setup is so strong. I was like, dude, Sonic Fox is a cheater. He's too good. And somebody posted a thread on the MVCI subreddit and said, dude, Sajam said Sonic Fox is cheating. Sonic Fox must be cheating to win, dude. Man, like, how is he cheating? I didn't see what cheat he was using, but there must be a real cheat. And I was like, are you fucking serious? This can't be a real thread, right? Man, it was great. It was really good. I was like, you know, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do to combat this. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. This guy thinks I'm actually calling him a cheater. He got me. I don't know what broken means. I've never played MVC2. Broken is a harsh word. Broken is something that you only use, I feel like, in the most dire of circumstances, right? I said he's got a Game Shark. My man Sonic Fox got that Game Shark plugged in. He's cheating. That's really funny. He's got a Game Shark on the pad. Damn. What a cheater. It was really funny, though. I was like, are you serious? What a word. So that's why when I say cheap and you get all offended, it makes me laugh because that's what I think about.
a lot of mainstream spectators.
Evo's only 7 games? What? Evo 2018, 7 games. Tell me what makes the cut. Are you serious? 7 games? There's more games coming out next year. Oh, shit. Last year, didn't they say 7 games and then they had 9? Wasn't it one of those? Can't be real. Smash 4, Melee, 64, Pokken DX, Mario Kart 8, DBFZ. Alright, Sleeping Dog asks, I'm new to SF5 and I'm really bad at defending. Do you have any tips? So my advice at learning how to defend is basically that every time you fight a new character, there will be new things they can do that you have to learn how to defend against. So here's the deal, right? You basically just have to try your best to block and see what the character can do to attack you and sort of try to figure out which moves, you know, are dangerous for you defensively, right? It's sort of one of those learning things where you have to fight a character and be like, okay, when I fight this character, I know that he has this move here and I have to stand block that. Gotcha. When he does this move, I have to watch out for that. So if you're fighting Urian, he has a target combo where he does his forward medium punch. It's like a punch where he goes, yeah, and he punches upward like that. And afterwards, he does an overhead attack after where he goes, rah, and he punches down like that. So when you're fighting him, you have to remember, like, okay, when Urian does the hurrah, I got to watch out for that follow-up where he goes, ha, and overheads me, and I got to block that, right? So that's like the start of figuring out defense. It's just, you know, sort of a learning process. As you go, you learn, okay, generally I should block this here, look out for that here, etc., you know? So yeah, just, you know, you're going to get beat up a little bit, but it's part of the learning process. Wow, I actually can't believe he got to the other side.
Definitely keeping his distance. Doesn't want to try and go in. Doesn't want to get spaced out by these normals, but all he's doing is pissing off Go1.
Man, armored V-skill. You very rarely see that. Look at the combo off the drill. Man, it's so strong. Look at this. Drill, release the orb, follow up. He's going to get another rep here of the loop. Up V-skill, yeah. And he just wants setup. Good jab. That was a smart jab. He gets down short. Yeah, meaty headbutt. Close mirror. He had to go close mirror because it's unsafe to save himself. We saw Dude's tweet. Dude said he's not going to be a Capcom Cup. Armored headbutt into the juggle. Nice work. That V-skill makes jumping over his fireballs like death. You can't jump over a Urian fireball. When he shoots light punch fireball, he's going to get a headbutt after. And even if you don't hit a button, you'll check and then boom. Thanks, Sleeping Dog. Yeah, man, if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Good pickup. EX tackle was probably a good choice. He was a little far for regular tackle. Or a little low for regular tackle. Boom! He wanted the, oh yeah, hey, that was a move. Hey, Sleeping Dog, are you here? Look. Hurrah! That's the move I was talking about. When Urian does this punch, hurrah! He has a follow-up where he punches down like that, and he goes, yeah, that's an overhead. Watch out for that. Stand block that. Just keeping you aware. 50-50 overhead. Oh, that was a fuzzy guard setup. Hey, who was asking about fuzzy guards earlier? This is a good example. You see how deep the jump in is here? If Manat does, you see how Urian is stand blocking? The character himself, Urian. He's stand blocking, right? But on Nemo's controller, he's holding down back. He's trying to crouch block, but his character is still standing because he just ate that jump in and his character is stuck. You know what I mean? Because of that, if Manat here does something like instant jump overhead, Urian will get hit even though Nemo is holding down back. So he's trying to crouch. That's a fuzzy guard. That's another example of a fuzzy guard, right? Just giving you that breakdown. The stuff that Hi-Fi posted, no, I haven't seen it yet. So that's why this is a good example of a mix-up. See, Urian is still standing there, and then he just now crouched. But yeah, that's a 50-50 on what side Manat's going to end up on. Yeah, fuzzy guard has multiple meanings. All right, Wizzy Tech, and have a good one, homie. The recall. You got to be careful. If you give Urian V-Trigger here, he basically wins against Manat. There's very few options she has. He'll take that trade. Nice work from Nemo. He really adjusted his style there. You want to be more like me. Does breaking my nose twice help? It's a good start. It's a good start. You learn some discipline about your life. Man, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm starting to see some of those roadies in the chat. They're starting to roll through. I'm just warning you guys. Remember when we had our good wholesome stream chat? The roadies they're on the move. I can hear them in their motorbikes and their leather jackets. Nemo adjusts his style. Hey, oh, hey, Sleeping Dog, you here? Sleeping Dog, come back to me real quick. I know what you're doing. Pay attention. Sleeping Dog, check this out. Remember this string I told you about? Forward medium punch. And then after I said he's got the hurrah down, that's an overhead. Here it is.
Get
See that?
that moment.
That's an overhead. You have to stand block that. See how she stood up? Boom. Now you got a little bit more defense. See that? All right, Sleeping Dog, we're learning together, you and I. We're figuring this out. Can we call this target combo the Sleeping Dog? I like that. Sleeping Dog is just like the rest of us. Sleeping Dog is just trying to learn how to play fighting games. And that's the end goal, right? We're all trying to learn together. There you go. There's a good example of this target combo overhead, right? Now we're learning together. Yeah, for sure. Du is at a ton of tournaments this year. I assume it's something in his personal life. Damn, what a down Fierce. You guys see that? You see this anti-air? Jeez. Roundhouse. That move is really hard to deal with. It's great anti-air. Yeah, I wouldn't pry. If it's something in his personal life, right? So at that point, you don't really... Whatever it is, it's his business.
Khaled, another one.
Take the plus frames, yeah.
Another.
What you got for me, Nemo? Put the mirror on it. You gotta be honest here. You gotta have
Yeah, not much you can do about that. That was a bad follow-up, though. That was a bad follow-up from Nemo, I think. I rarely feel this way about him, but where's the up fireball right there?
We saw that with Anman before. You put out the mirror, don't even want them to do anything. Just wait for them to jump out anti-air.
Jump over. Yeah, the orbs are coming.
Good luck.
You got one more guess. Yeah, good down jab. You have to challenge those orbs, man. You can't let them get away with the orb pressure. It's not infallible, the orb pressure.
1-1. After losing the first game, Nemo now on the verge of going up 2-1.
Well, yeah, many people are saying RIP America, but we still have Punk. He's the first seed. He has probably the best record against most of the international players, so it's not the end of the world. But more importantly, what matters is that NuckleDu needs if he needs a break, he needs a break, you know? Oh, where was the confirmed Nemo? I think he tried. Oh, that's a fuzzy. All right. Who was asking about the fuzzy earlier? Fuzzy. Look at how deep this jump is. You see that? Deep. Nemo is trying to duck. And he gets hit by an instant overhead that only connects because Urian was forced to stand. See that? Urian had to stand there. His body was stuck. He got fuzzied. Right here. You see how deep this jump is? Urian right here, he's holding down back. He's holding down back. He's trying to get out of there, right? He's trying not to block, but he gets fuzzy guarded because his character's body is still forced to stay standing. Right? That's a fuzzy. Fuzzies are inherently 50-50 between instant overhead and low. Generally, yes. That's a pretty good way to think about fuzzies. Not all fuzzies are that, but many fuzzies are. Cleaned them up. EX tackle in Aegis. It's a good choice, especially against a buttonsy character like Menat.
For the gatekeeper, after the fellow gatekeeper Bonchan fell. Get some clothes, you nasty.
Right. The fuzzy is the character is standing, right? The character box is standing, but they're technically trying to block low. Yeah, the hitbox is higher because of it, exactly. Yeah, the hitbox, the hit region of the character is much higher. So for instance, we'll just go back and talk about it real quick. We'll just look at it again. We'll just go back just a second here. And I had to take a second to thank Nasurper for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Knee Super? Any Super? Not sure. Thanks for the sub, though. That's very kind of you. How do I pronounce your name? So, important note here. When Urian is standing, this is like his hitbox, right? This is where he can be hit. This is the region of his body where he can be hit. Menat's jumping light kick is going to hit right up here. Right? It's going to clip the top of his hitbox, right? If Urian is crouching, he can only be hit down here. So her jumping light kick, which is up here, won't connect, right? Won't connect. So because he is forced into block stun, right, from that jumping heavy kick, he can't duck. Even though Nemo is trying to hold down back. He doesn't want to, you know, be standing here. But his character gets hit in so much block stun. He's stuck for so long that it happens no matter what. And again, his hitbox is up here. This is where Urian can be hit. The jumping light kick hits like this, and he's just going to get clipped. If you're down here crouching, right, your hitbox is down here somewhere, you can't be hit by that. But that's what the fuzzy looks like. So we're going to watch it again. deep jump in, instant overhead, right?
Instant overhead,
It comes at you very fast.
combo, and then this from that he's coming.
So we'll get to the next game.
For the gatekeeper.
Seeding is how brackets work out. So for instance, the first seed of the tournament will always play the last seed of the tournament in the first round. So let's say it like this. Let's say in Capcom Cup there are 32 players, right? The first seed is technically the best player in the bracket, right? Because they have the most amount of CPT points. So on paper, they are the strongest player in the tournament. So you have number 1 seed right here, Punk. Punk, because he's the number 1 seed, his bracket, he should play the lowest seed in the tournament, the weakest. Because he is the strongest player, he has earned the right to have the easiest path to win the tournament. So Punk is right here. He will play the 32nd seed in his first match, right? Same idea on the bottom. The second seed in the tournament is going to be on the opposite side of the bracket of the first seed. Because first and second seed are technically the best 2 players in the tournament, they would be on opposite sides of the bracket so that if they both keep winning, they meet up in the finals. You understand? Because that's the goal of a tournament. The goal is to seed it so that the strongest players will meet up in the later rounds. They don't meet. That's like, you don't want the best player in the tournament and the second best player in the tournament to play each other first. And then some guy who barely knows what he's doing makes it into the finals because, you know, he didn't have to play anybody tough. Right? That's how seeding works. Right? You don't want like Joe Schmo down here to just play nobody and make it to finals, and then all these really good players have to play each other to make it there. That's the idea behind seeding. It's not perfect because, you know, the 32nd seed in Capcom Cup is still an incredibly good player. The 32nd seed in Capcom Cup is better than 99% of other players, right? But in the context of the tournament, he or she is the weakest player, you know? That's how seeding works. So that's why when you hear that Punk is the first seed, he will be the first person in the bracket and theoretically have the easiest path. The second seed, right, will have the second easiest path and be on the bottom and will be away from Punk, and they'll move forward to try to face each other in the finals, right? That's how seeding works. And the way it goes is like this. This is how the bracket is placed, right? It goes first seed up here, second seed on the bottom, right? Then third seed is down here with second seed, and fourth seed is on the side with first seed. Because if you think about a bracket, right? Think about top 4 of a bracket. If there's 4 players, the easiest player in that top 4 is, or the weakest player in that top 4 is the 4th seed. So he will be on the same side as the first seed, right? Because technically the second and third seed is better than the 4th seed. So the second and third seed will be down here on the bottom part of the bracket, right? First and fourth will be up here. And then it's the breakdown, it goes back and forth like that. 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th, etc., right? That's how it works. Or reverse of what I just did. But yeah, that's how brackets work. I used to be a wrestler. I'm very familiar with brackets and seeding. So that's how brackets go. Right? You guys got that? I can take a look at a bracket and show you guys. That's not bad seeding, just a bracket not going as possible. Right, yeah. If the first seed loses, that's not because the bracket is bad, necessarily, right? If the bracket is seeded well, but the first seed loses, it's not a bad bracket. It's just because the first seed lost. There's nothing wrong with that. What happens then, let's say the 32nd seed beats Punk first round, right? The 32nd seed beats Punk. He now has Punk's path, and he should have the easiest path in the tournament because he has Punk's path now. If he keeps winning, he's on the path that Punk would have taken to the finals. You know what I mean? So that's how it works. Was a wrestler? Yeah, I wrestled, and I actually coached wrestling. I was a wrestling coach. I like teaching, as you guys probably gathered from this stream. Right? So that's how it goes. Anyway, let's get back into this.
Really? Okay.
Bracket and seeding is very popular in every single sport or competition ever, yes.
Very insistent on his picks. Like, he still uses Chun-Li against Guile.
Yeah, he's got the stubborn.
Yeah, he's
got
stubborn.
the
It's like, dude, what are you
stubborn
doing? Just go your Ibuki, your best character. But no, he's done. Stick with him or not. Let's see. Let us see.
This is what you wanted, Go1. You wanted the gatekeeper. You called him out.
Man, look at the control she has on the ground.
Definitely the best choice though for Go1. In the character he fights against the most. Never doing a good job.
You can imagine. Maybe knows this matchup better than most, for sure.
This
Training partners with Nogura.
It's a good interrupt. You see how the range she's playing, right? Nemo has to find a way around these orb normals because as you can see, she has crouching heavy punch or standing heavy punch, which reaches right about there. She has standing medium punch, which is right here, right? She has orb toss, which goes all the way out to right here. She has crouching heavy punch, which hits this angle up here. There's not a lot of places on the screen where you can safely move in against Manat. All of these angles are covered, right? She has all of those angles covered. So as Nemo, you have to deceive her. While she's doing this, you have to approach at this angle. While she's looking for this, you have to approach on the ground, right? You have to try to throw off her awareness or surprise the opponent, because if you don't, then she has a way to cover every angle. But no human plays perfectly. So that's why stuff like that jump happened, right? And again, he's controlling the ground. He's got this angle covered, you know, so now Nemo throws a fireball because he notices that Go1 is looking towards the sky. He's looking for a jump. We'll look at the new brackets after this match. Yeah, that was a good try for coverage. Surprised him. See, he just dashed forward. Oh, he didn't get the combo he wanted. That's plus, bro. Why are you swinging? Oh, wake up button. He might be dead. No, probably too much scaling, even off the whole thing. He's got to reset. Maybe throw? He throw baited. Yeah, nice. Sweep. Caught him whiffing. Wait, every first seed in Capcom Cup has gone 0-2? Are you serious? Damn, I can't believe that was plus. Man, she does not get very much damage off that. Good read. He already had armor, so he just dashed in, yeah. Wake up 3-frame. Itabashi plays Phenom now? Whoa. That's a fuzzy guard. Yeah, you have to guess between overhead or low. Final orb is gone. You gotta be careful. If you hit a straight button here as Go1, you die. Bad button gets you killed. Might have got him? No. He's probably dead. Oh, he wanted to juggle off the mirror. Yeah, good block. What an overhead.
Not like this, Nemo. Not like this. Hold on now. Hold on now.
Oh, he's dead. Oh no, he didn't get a. He did a sweep. Okay. Okay.
Are you kidding me? Wake up, Buns. Who cares? Just do it. And wake up, Buns. People think I'm joking. You think I'm joking?
Ooh, that's nasty.
Hey, Sajam, I know you're gonna be reviewing this on your stream one day. Just keep track of the wake up buttons here from Nemo.
What just happened? What just happened? I didn't even know that he said this on the... Did he really just... Did I just really get called out by past Jiyuna? Past Jiyuna set me up? What just happened? All right, for the record, I'll have you guys know, I asked Jiyuna personally if I could use his stream for this review, right? And I had to personally thank Dartastic for subscribing, but before that, I asked Jiyuna if I could review this from his stream, and he was like, yeah, man, go ahead. I didn't know that he already set me up. This motherfucker Jiyuna's playing, he's got like a 12th level mind game going. He's just like, all right, here's the strat. Tower of Pride's gonna happen on my stream. Sajam's gonna have to ask me for permission to go back and review it, and once he does, I'll already be there talking shit. Damn, he's good. Time skip Jiyuna, the most powerful being of all time. He's become one with all... The FGC timeline is a straight line where Jiyuna is teleporting around it. What in the fuck? How did he know? Did he change the VODs on me? Hold on, let me listen to that again.
Well, this man is a nut. You just keep...
Ooh, that's nasty.
Hey, Sajam, I know you're going to be reviewing this on your stream one day. Just
How did he know?
Keep track of the wake up buttons here from Nemo. This man is a nut.
All right. I'll keep track of the wake up buttons. I'll tell you this. Wake up jump. Nemo is a Neanderthal. We all know that, right? Nemo is a caveman. And I've always said this about Nemo. The way he plays is very particular. There's almost nobody that plays the way he played. Nemo plays like... First of all, Nemo plays like he hates you. Right? He plays like he hates your guts. He plays like the game that he's playing is bad. He plays like you're bad. And he plays like he like that, right? That's the strategy. I hate you. I hate this game, and I think you're a despicable human being. So that's exactly how I'll treat you, right? He did the same thing when he used to play Street Fighter 4. Remember his Relento? Jesus Christ. It's such a despicable playstyle. But that's what's so cool about it, right? It's like such a unique playstyle. Like nobody else plays like this.
He presses what he wants to press. You can't stop him.
Yeah, Nemo is the smart. He's like the smartest moron, right? That's how you describe him. Or the dumbest genius, right? He's actually incredibly smart, but he knows how to play like calculated dumb, you know, which is a really, really important strength. Is there a different Japanese version of SF5? If yes, are there a difference in gameplay? No. So the only difference is the language setting, right? It's just the language setting, that's all. There's nothing fancy about it. Oh shit! Are you serious? Come on, bro. Ultra Instinct? Yeah, he's basically Ultra Instinct. Oh, come on, bro. Don't do this to me. Ah! Nemo is so sick. I'm such a big Nemo fan. It's crazy. I'm sorry. I got a little... Look at this fucking confirm.
Confirm off the charge fireball.
Come on, dude. This is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So, this is what I'm talking about. Knuckle dragger. He's too smart. Somebody asked, what do you mean by that? And then says, now I get it. You get what I mean about Nemo? Like, he's so wild, but also so brilliant. It's like crazy how smart he is. Oh. Yeah, knowing how to go dumb is a big strength. Knowing how to be smart and dumb are two separate strengths. Counter hit confirm. Oh my god, he's so good. He's actually so good, it's crazy. He's actually so good, it's crazy. And look at his face. Do you see the way he looked back? Look at the way my man's Nemo. All right, he's looking this way, nice and dandy. And then as he's leaving, he thinks to himself, he's like, man, I'm sick. I'm so fucking nice. I bet you Goichi is pissed. Look, you see the eyes? Boom, he shoots him the glance, and then he's out of there. He's all right, let me just get out of here. I don't want him to punch me. I got to get the fuck out of here. He just points up the stairs. He's like, am I going back up there? I just handled this rookie. It's time for me to escape. He's a salary man, dude. He's got shit to do. You think he's got time? You think he's got time to hang around here? He's like, all right, look at me all you want. I'm the best. Peace out, bro. Have a good one. Peace out. He's gone. Collar is popped. He's out of there. Back through the curtains. Damn, Nemo's sick. My man Goichi is struggling. He's like, God, he's so crazy. Dogura's like, trust me, bro. He's fucking wild. I can't believe it. He's like, no, but did you see the... Man, he's crazy. He's swinging. And Dogura's like, yeah, man, dude, I got you. I saw it. Yeah, yeah, of course, he's swinging. He's like, that much? Jesus. Look at him. Despicable. Then you hit him with a replay of his loss right after? Ugh. Man, you know what? My man Sleeping Dog would have blocked that. We taught Sleeping Dog how to block that this stream. He would have got the block. This is so sick. The orb release? Oh, man. There was some good shit in this set. This is a tight set. If you didn't like this match, I don't know what to tell you. You might not have any happiness left in your life.